Hi and welcome to today's video. So today's video is about the summary of chapter 9 called Batch. So this is one of my favorite chapters to be honest, and it's just gave me a humongous value. Like, it's just a valuable chapter, and I can't emphasize enough about the importance of this chapter. It's really important, and also we can use this approach in our day-to-day life as well, in our daily life, to be actually making a better decision, like in anything in life, basically. So, batching is about, it's a very like simple, and I'm just gonna give you a very basic example, so it's gonna be very understandable. So, for example, let's say you have a party, right? And for your party, you invite 100 guests, right? So, in your party, you want to have sandwiches as a dinner, right? And then when you want to make the sandwich and you start like combining the ingredients to make that sandwich, and you actually fill up all the baguettes or all the like the bread or something with all the like the with the salad or whatever that you have made, right? So if you make all the like 100 sandwiches for all your 100 guests at once, and you go with a large batch, so what if anything goes wrong? What if the taste is not good enough? What if the quality is not that high, right? If you make with a large batch, right? So chances are if the quality and the taste is not good enough and it's too salty, for instance, you have to uh, waste all of them. You're gonna actually get rid of all of them, and you actually waste a humongous amount of ingredients, right? Because all of them have to go to garbage because nobody likes a super salty sandwich, for example, right? So, but let's say you go with another approach called small batching, right? If you choose small batching to make your sandwiches, and you make one sandwich and you taste it yourself, right? After tasting it, you feel like, okay, there are like some part of this sandwich, needs some improvements, right? I have to make some improvements in some parts of my sandwich. So obviously, you're gonna make some tweaks or some changes in the sandwich and make it better. And then you taste it again. So when you taste it again, you still feel the quality is not good enough, or and you order some new materials, and then you make it one level more better, right? So what happens? And then in the third time or in the fourth time, you actually taste your sandwich again, and you enjoy it so much, right? So what happens is you start making the rest of the sandwiches, and chances are the quality is good, the taste is good, and most likely your guests will like your sandwich as well, and they will enjoy it. So the same thing in business and in our lives, right? So in this chapter, for example, in the beginning, he comes up with the example of the envelope that a dad and his children have like a competition together, and then they want to see who is faster in terms of filling out the envelopes, right? And they are supposed to do that, and then the dad actually wins in the beginning. But later on, he realizes that he has to spend so much time to fix the envelope, to actually make sure he has done the right job because he chose to go with a large batch, right? And then the real winner was his children because every time that they were putting stuff into the envelope, they were trying to make it perfect for every single one of them. And they were the actual and the real winner of that competition, right? So this is the main idea of this chapter. Like, small batching is much more valuable, and it's much more um, efficient compared to large batch. And if you go to the large batch, chances are you waste a humongous amount of time, material, money, and everything. So, like this is something that is extremely important. That's something that I really liked about this chapter, to be honest with you. And I hope it was interesting for you as well. I really didn't know and had no idea about this batching chapter. And I hope we can incorporate and actually deploy these kinds of strategies in our daily life as well to actually make our activities more efficient and avoid wasting time and energy or money and anything like that. So, thank you for listening. I hope it was valuable for you and you found some value for your time from this video. I hope you enjoyed it and have a wonderful day.